Okay, welcome back to Just a Cut Above. Today it's going to be bone-in ribs. You might know them as bone-in ribeyes or prime rib. Today we're going to go through the whole process on the block, on the bandsaw, and on the wrapper to a finished product. Okay, you ready? Here we go. First we faced off the ends. Okay, now we're going to go right to the bandsaw and start cutting. And again, watch and learn. We're going to chime this bone. First cut will be a steak. Steaks for a value head. Okay, that's for your value pack. Now your fish. Okay, there's your steaks. Now we're going to go back to the block. Let's go. Okay, let me go get my steaks. Okay, first a single steak. Gotta go in a 20 tray with a pan. Bone-in ribeye, all we do is just trim this end here. Now we gotta scrape all that bone dust off. The scraper. Gotta scrape both sides. Some cutters are lazy, they don't want to scrape both sides. Some cutters just scrape one side, which to me that's terrible. Okay, there's our one single steak. Now we're going to do the thins. Two thins to a pack. Okay, again we got to scrape it. Both sides, remember. Here's your two thin cuts. Now we're going to do a value pack with 3 steaks in it. What would Jesus do? Give his life for you. If you follow him, he'll give your life to him. What would Jesus do? Give his life for you. If you follow him, you give your life to him. Now scrape it. This is some tender meat here, I'll tell you. You know how you can tell? Look how soft that is. Just, it's squishy. That's a tender steak.
Okay, a value pack steak with 3 steaks. And you know I forgot. If you want to be a meat cutter, there's one thing you should not do. That's cut meat without a cutting glove, which I've been doing that, but I've been doing it for 12 years, so that don't matter. But anyways, hold on a second. This is a cutting glove. It's made of steel. You can't cut yourself. I still got all my fingers. Okay, now we're going to go make a finished product. We're going to go over to the wrapper. Okay, hold on a second. This is your wrapper. Value pack steaks. I'm here. You punch in your codes. For every piece of meat we cut, we have 1 code for it. And believe it or not, I remember all, probably at least 100 of them. So this is 12.15. Goes in this way. Come on over there. Come down over here. This will wrap it and put a label on it. And we have to put our company labels on it. There you have it. A finished pack of ribeye steaks. Thanks for being with me today. See you on the next cut. Welcome back to Just a Cut Above. Today, we're cutting top sirloin. Guess what? I got my cutting glove on. Okay, here we go. First I gotta sharpen my knife.
This is my day. Just to have one word from you, my Father.
Okay. Top sirloin.
When you speak to me, oh Jesus.
There's a cap on this top sirloin. You see the cap right here. That has to come off. There's the cap. We'll put that to the side for now. We'll probably make a roast out of it. Okay? Here's your top sirloin. We're going to get 2 value packs out of this. So the first thing we're going to do is just cut it in half. This will be a value pack. And this will be a value pack. 6 steaks of this end to a value pack. Face off again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now we trim them.
I'm desperate for you.
And trim.
I don't want to breathe without you.
Put them in the value pack, you're going to stagger them. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second.
Come on, church, why don't you cry out to Jesus? This is not a concert. Cry out to him if you're desperate in your heart.
Okay, here's what that value pack looks like. Top sirloin. Now the other side looks different, as you'll be able to tell after I cut it. You're going to face off this end because this end is garbage. See how grizzly it is? All messed up stuff. You know, people serve that to people. Won't sell anyway. But it'll sell as hamburger if I grind it up. Okay, now we're going to cut this into steaks. You get 4 of these. Unlike the other ones, you get 6. These ones, you get 4. Save all this meat, you can make stew meat out of it or something. It's called merchandising the meat. Okay, now we're going to trim these. When I'm done training them up, I'll show you what they look like.
Send it to South Carolina, Lord. Send your rain, Lord. Send your rain, Lord. To your people. To Send John.
Okay, that's what these look like. See the difference between the two ends? These are much bigger. There's only 4. This is the better side of the meat. So if you ever buy top sirloin, make sure you get this side, not this side. And this cap, remember the cap we took off? We're going to trim that.
I'm going to call out to the Lord.
We're going to make a roast out of it.
Lift up your voice. Send your rain, oh Lord. Come on, church, lift your voice to the Lord. Send your rain, Lord.
Turn it over and we'll trim some of the fat off this side too. Nobody wants all that fat. We said it's all best in class. That's what we call our cutting here. Best in class. Okay, now what we're going to do with this roast to make it look good so we'll sell it, we're going to tie it. Regular string. Okay? Here again, watch and learn. This makes the top sirloin roast have a better presentation. The customer is more likely to pick up a package of meat when it looks
I
good,
want to say something real quick.
because you can cut the best looking piece of meat and package it up, and the packaging look messed up, and you just ruin the whole sale.
Say about waltzing with Jesus and all that stuff. I didn't read the article. I hope it was good, but I want you to understand something. This meeting is not a Pentecostal meeting.
We'll just put three strings on it.
It's not a God meeting. It's not a Baptist meeting. It's not a Catholic meeting. It's not a Lutheran meeting. It's a meeting of the children of God. And I'm telling you, church, if God
And we're
doesn't
gonna face
send His
off the ends.
if He doesn't send His power, some of you may not be used to this sort of worship.
And this will go into a 2-track.
Kind of like a desperate dying man in the desert without one drop of water, asking God to please show up again.
And there you have it, top sirloin roast.
This
Tie.
entertainment won't get your children out of
Quality
jail.
stuff.
It won't keep them off of drugs. It won't set them free from alcohol. It won't
So,
set them
that's
free
top sirloin with the glove.
from fornication and sex
See you on the next
before
cut.
marriage and AIDS and every other kind of sexually transmitted disease. There's only one who can set you free, and His name is Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ and Jesus only. It's His blood. It's His power only that can set you free. So we have a little saying that may be uncomfortable to you, and when we say it, we're not shooting it at anybody. When I say shake the religion off, see, there's something that happens when a bunch of people who go to church, get together in a building with some people who don't go to church. All of us are afraid those who don't go to church